God, that is so obnoxious how often they're getting knocked out. I need to approve their AI so that this nonsense doesn't happen. As you can see, I updated the main menu to have like a little preview of a bunch of CPUs, duking it out. And when they die, another one spawns in place of it. But they have a real hard time staying in the arena. So my first order of business is I'm trying to fix that. I am trying to fix that. Hold on, we gotta go to this scene. Okay. And the question is, how do I do that best?
Ready, set, spin to win.
I want to encourage them to stay near the center at the very least most of the time, but then sometimes they just go flying off like that. And I'm not sure what is causing that. I mean, it's gotta have to do with this, right? It's gotta be.
Ready, set, spin to win.
This also allows people to adjust the volume controls. It should be hidden by default, but be able to do. You need to move it over slightly too. We can do that. Hold on. Move it. Left preferably. There we go. Credits will also have to move. I'm gonna have to shrink them slightly, probably. Or just don't have the... text. That should be fine. Hide. Yeah, it's still struggling mightily. I'm gonna turn the voices off for now. We're just gonna... Okay. They're just... What I could do, potentially, I suppose... Also, let me pop out YouTube chat. The music really is a jam, though. Holy crap. Oh, they're like spawning very poorly. Hold on. I've got a demo script here to control just this precise thing. Let's do that maybe. I think what I'm gonna do is be like, where is it? In top, in their logic. I'm also gonna be like, if their alt is in some lists, then I'm going to say activate alt, dash and jump would get them out of it, so can try this. They can hopefully try and save themselves. So the jump is, he's jumping like across the entire thing. Probably because this don't need anymore. Okay. Shockwave guys causing all kinds of hell because he's got very high special. I can tell by his color. And then, of course, I could change the demo to just be like, 2 tops at once instead of 4. Then it will be less chaotic. If I do that and I Open up again. Dude, he's just gonna kill everyone. He's got maxed out barrier. That is amusing. You know, this is a good way to see if things are broken, because I'll just randomly get I'll see all kinds of different combinations without having to play constantly. Where is Shockwave? I want it to apply force up. That way you're not on the ground and you can't spam it as easily. Okay, so we got 2 guys. This would not be a terrible little demo, you know. And then if I have voice volume up. Get him. They're still, the movement's still goofy as hell. Like, why? Why are they doing that? Where did he go? He just flung himself? Hold on. They're AI. When I made them do this. No, it is if they're more than 3 away.
Ready, set, spin to win!
Going to try some stuff and see what we can do. If it
Ready, set, spin to win!
Okay, let's start playing yourself and see.
Ready, set, spin to win!
This AI has a little more survival instinct. And the movement's not too jank. I have made some changes. I made these changes. So the core of the spinning top, the Beyblade, now changes based on what ult you get. So right now I've got dash, so it's red. If I were to trade out dash for unstoppable, it would become black. Etc. They each have their own color for it. I made it so that if you would have a downside, so like if I only had 1 dex right now, it would never give me a negative dex as a trade-off. Instead, it would substitute it for something else. And if, say, you had 5 power, 1 dex, 1 speed, or 1 special, sorry, then the only thing you could decrease would be strength. But if you increase strength, you can't decrease strength at the same time. Therefore, what would it give us a negative? Well, it could take away your ult. So it's possible to actually now have no ultimate ability if you manage to get your stats in a very particular way. It's do this, I guess.
Ready, set, spin to win.
I also fixed the launch bonus that you get. I forgot I had taken it out briefly. Well, I got destroyed.
Ready, set,
But now if you actually spin it up fast enough, you'll get
to
a
win.
initial speed boost, which you can ram into someone with. But it's not anything special. It's more feeling than anything. Now the first battle is fixed in what abilities and stats they'll have, just so you get to see the initial variety. Clearly, I've not balanced it still.
Ready, set, spin.
First time players are probably gonna lose their first battle if I don't adjust it, but by making the AI better, I make the first fight harder too, so you already have a stat increase. I just barely won that somehow. Oh, wait a minute. Do I still have? No, I think I only did it here for the iframes. Yeah, I only did it in the initial demo. But I could probably benefit from increasing iframes slightly anyways, just across the board. Let's do like this maybe and see how it feels.
Ready, set, spin to win.
We need to add a tutorial today. That's the biggest thing, and then more settings. And of course, a lot of balance tweaks. A lot of balance tweaking. Oh, let's get the jump ult.
Ready,
on this mountain. Well,
spin to win.
at least we can jump up to the top, and the others will struggle a little bit. King of the hill. No, 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 no. All right, I was midair, and he just blasted me away. That map is very dangerous. Just in general.
Ready, set, spin to win.
There's no safety net whatsoever. I think the highest I've gotten to was 10 win streaks in a row before something gets me.
You win.
Oh, we could have the shockwave now.
Ready, set,
The shockwave is
spin
fantastic
to
until you
win.
run into the perfect counter, and then it's not so good anymore. It's also really, really good if you have 5 special, because the radius is just so big. But here, like, yeah, my radius is so small with only 2 special. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna auto win you anything. In fact, I'm gonna lose this, I think, on stamina alone.
Game over, man.
Just barely. They both have 3 stamina.
Ready,
Maybe that's a problem.
set,
Maybe the stats are
spin to
too
win.
strong across the board. Maybe.
Ready,
Like they just scale too
set,
much. Like having 3 versus
spin
2
to win.
can make such a huge difference. Maybe they should scale more like exponentially rather than linearly. I'll think about that. I don't remember if I had this last time, but I'm showing everyone's abilities on the right too. Okay, clearly what I've done to the AI has made them far more aggressive against me. Because I am giving us ridiculous bonuses just for being human. But they all do tend to gang up on you, so yeah, you start with 50% extra stats, basically. And they still wreck you pretty hardcore. Hold on. Let me double check something here. I want to make sure I'm saying that they are AI controlled. That's the player. Before doing this, they were getting the human stat increase the whole time. Oh my gosh. No wonder they were so difficult. Holy, okay. This whoopsie daisy. I'm gonna put that back. Now things will be a lot calmer.
Ready, set,
They were basically all
spin
souped up
to win.
humans. This guy is trolling with the jump. Look at that. Every time he charges at him, he just jumps over him. That is hilarious. Does he have enough stamina to outlast the stamina guy? Oh, he got caught. He's super screwed now. Okay, now I understand why they were hitting so hard and sending everyone flying and like all this stuff, because they were getting massive bonuses to everything that only you were supposed to have. Okay, wait till he knocks out. Here we go. Green did win. This already feels so much. This already looks so much better. Holy shit. Okay.
Ready, set,
One little
spin
mistake.
to win.
Order of operations. My gosh. Oh yeah. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I was like, why am I losing so much suddenly? Like, I know I made. They had better strategies, but still, holy. Let's just get Dex.
Ready, set, spin to
He's got
win.
3 power. So I would be better off staying away from him and winning attrition-wise. But with our human advantage, we can probably bully him a little bit.
You win.
Okay. I can't believe I was giving them the bonus this whole time. I'll take Unstoppable, I guess.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Uh-oh. I used it, and I'm way over here, and he's not even attacking me. There we go. I'm so slow when I use Unstoppable. He's just... Oh, I kind of like it, I will say,
win.
actually. Do I want jump, or increase our special? Cost of, I'll do jump on this one.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Oop. I do need to change this map, actually, because if you get caught underneath this ramp, you just get stuck and die. All right. Anyone that has red, or anyone that has a jump, uses it constantly. Let me jump over here. Red, stop ignoring me. Don't. Oh, he climbed up. He jumped up there. Wow. I'm gonna lose just from stamina, I think. Yeah.
It's game over, man.
Damn, I couldn't get them. They were playing too much keep away.
Ready, set, spin to win.
This looks so cool now, though. I mean, most of the arenas are the same size, roughly the same size, so it's probably fine. But in this demo on the front, I'm gonna increase how many AIs are there again. We're gonna make it 4 again, and see how that looks.
Ready, set, spin.
Someone got eliminated immediately. Definitely way more chaotic with 4. Let's use this. And what I'm gonna do, that's fine. Let's do 3.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Winning top battles. I need to fix that. Hold on. Credits. Can't see it. Go. Save. Hide. Save. Oh. think what I want to do is instead of purely random in random positions, be like last index, last position index int is equal to 0, and then be like, where is random positions a random index? I'm going to say it's going to be wrap f of last, or the position index plus 1, minimum 0, and the length of random positions minus 1. And then this will increase by a random integer range of, let's say, 5 to 10. And that means they'll be guaranteed to at least be
Ready, set.
What are they complaining about? Float to int. What do they, what's a flint? What? Huh? Oh, wrap I, sorry. Not F. I got owned. Okay. If I restart, they spawn
Ready, set,
at least a little bit
to
spread out.
win.
Cool. Okay.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Oh my gosh. I clicked out of the game because that is a problem I have quite a bit, I feel like. Speaking of, I need graphic settings to be able to be like full screen.
Ready.
And I don't know how to do that. So let's figure that out. I don't have space in the main menu anymore because of that the preview thing. It just, I mean, I could add another. I could make this volume settings and then change the other one to like gameplay settings or something like that. And maybe that's what I do. Buttons. Make this say volume settings. And then I'm going to copy it, move it here. And this is going to be I guess gameplay settings. Then I can have container like so. That will be gameplay settings container. This will be the volume settings container. And then each of these, I'm going to say volume will hide the gameplay settings as well. The gameplay button will show this and hide that and this. Then credits will show itself and hide these. And then all I have to do is in here, be like gameplay settings, or I don't really technically need that, but it'll at least show us that it's showing up.
Ready,
Volume
set,
gameplay credits.
spin to win.
Although now it's not positioned correctly. Buttons. Okay. Then for gameplay settings, I need probably something to disable, like, I don't know, the camera, or maybe change the FOV. If I play right now, I have it quite
Ready, set,
zoomed in
spin
and follows
to
your
win.
thing. I could easily have it so people could have it stationary. So let's add a checkbox and be like, enable dynamic camera. And I should be able to set it to default on, right? Yes. Mouse button, that's all fine and good. I need to set the theme on it though. It looks like it defaults to it anyways, but that checkbox is tiny. I really probably need to override that in our thing. Checkbox. Oh. I have somewhere here. Manage items. I go to import items and I go checkbox. And import with data. Import. Has some items selected. Yeah, I know. Oh, checkbox. Checkbox. 24 probably. Smaller than like all the other main text. And then I can give it different icons. Can I change the size of said icons? It might actually just be set based on the size of the graphic. I'm not sure. Let's go to Photoshop and do something quickly. Photoshop, file new. Show you guys just a second here. It can probably just be pretty small, right? 24 by 24. Then be like, let's see. Edit stroke. Probably doesn't want to be very big. We can do, I don't have a ASCII checkbox. Need this or check mark. 24. That looks terrible. Why? But I think I can do better than what already exists. Anyways, we'll worry about looks later, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to link digital game, or the stream rather, over here. There we go. We need to have this attach a scripts, checkbox, and I'm going to say at export var settings name is going to be a string, and it'll default to nothing for now. I'm going to say this is the camera, dynamic camera, and all I have to do is when it gets pressed, which I should make this scene first before I do anything. Because checkbox scene, that's fine. Then when it is, make it when it's whenever it's toggled. I go global.game state of Do I just do? I don't remember if I had my structure. If I have in settings or yeah, settings. Gameplay is equal to toggled on. And then I have to say global dot save settings. And I also have to do load settings, and when self dot toggled is equal to this. Oh, sorry, gameplay dynamic camera. And now all I have to do is change the default here to have that. Dynamic camera is by default true. And actually, now that we are doing this, I'm going to change this to V2. Just in case anyone that played in the playtest, if they were to load their save, wouldn't get screwed. What is wrong with this, my dude? Oh, I need gameplay settings. There we go. Okay. What do you mean it's a constant? Oh, what is the fuck? What is the parameter I'm supposed to use for this? Hello? Checked? Check icon. What? Why is the checkbox not tell me if it is checked or not? Toggle mode? Oh, it's toggle mode. Why is it called toggle mode, man? Okay. It does not sound like a value. That sounds like you would change it in a different way. Okay, well, let's test it. Oh, wait, hold on. This should be the settings name, not dynamic camera yet. And then in the settings, God, I've got way too much stuff open. The main menu of here, I go, the settings name is dynamic camera. Okay. And then I click this.
Ready,
Uncheck
set,
it. Close the game. Open it again. It's unchecked.
Ready, set, spin to win.
It's not checking again. Curious. Where's my checkbox? There it is. I'm toggling it. Oh, that shouldn't affect.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Turn it off, and I'm saving, and then I do this.
Ready.
Okay, now I'm saving the opposite of what it's supposed to be, so it's something wrong with this. Toggle on is the only thing I have. Makes the button flip state between pressed and unpressed each time there is clicked. Oh, okay, so I'm doing this wrong. But how do I change it so that it is currently? Because toggled is a constant. Or it's just, oh, I just call toggled. I see. I do it like this. I toggle it into either true or false. Emitted when the button is. Oh, okay. Then how am I supposed to dynamically toggle this checkbox? Seriously? Yeah, it's just a signal. I could emit the signal, potentially. Emit signal toggled with this value. No? Oh, it has to be in quotes, something actual function. Okay. So now if I try this,
Ready,
turn it off,
set,
start again. Still off.
ready, set, spin to win.
Why? Godot checkbox. How the frig do I do this? There's properties toggle mode, horizontal alignment. How can I not just say to check the frickin' box? Checked. I don't think that's it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I'm willing to try. I'm pretty sure that's just the texture. Yeah. There has to be a Boolean here somewhere I can set. There's only toggle mode. And toggle mode does not even have a fucking description here. And it doesn't work here. Doing this. If I do this, I can't. Because I want it to always be true. Huh? Who designed this piece of crap? Huh? How do I check if it dynamically toggle? Holy fuck. In the last year, please. What is this nonsense? How do I just say this box should be checked? Hello? Button pressed. If true, the button state is pressed. Why did it take so long to find that? Why do the documentation not list that at the very freaking beginning of it? So if it's enabled, and I open, enabled, if I disable it, reopen, it's disabled. Okay. Okay. And then now in our camera class, camera 3D, I think it's actually not even here. It's actually in the game. No. Where do I have it doing that then? Camera dot look at. Oh, it's look at underscore. I see. That's only in the ready. I have to say and global dot game state of settings gameplay dynamic camera. And then look at, I can say if this is enabled. If it's not enabled, let's find out what happens. Ah, good. If I do this game, now it shouldn't move from here. Problem is that gonna be enough to be able to see every map? I don't necessarily know. Oh, I lost and I forgot I turned the voices off.
Spin to win. Ready, set, spin to win.
That's So hold on, I gotta thing on Discord.
Game over, man.
I'm trying to read Discord.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Wait, you can use the arrow keys to control. Wait, what?
Ready,
You can't. What?
set, spin
That
to
should not exist. No. Use your mouse. Arrow keys don't do anything. Playtester. uh, I'm telling you, arrow keys are not hooked up to do anything. Drag. He lags when he lets the top go. Lags every time for me. 3 levels in and died. My feedback initially said I barely feel like I'm in control. Obviously, I am because I win when I tried, but it's hard. Oh, I. Yeah. Apparently tutorial, yes, very important to add. You didn't read the instructions. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This is also why playtesting is super important. Here, I'll show. This. Okay. So here's the playtester. Okay, says my voice acting is good. That's nice. Lags when they let the top go. That might just be a browser thing. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe they're just not understanding something. I'm not sure. You spin and die when the game is over. Yes, because your stop stops. Your spinning top stops spinning, so it falls over. This is ruthless. Oh yeah, he's running into the difficulty problem that we just fixed a little bit ago, like literally 30 minutes ago. Not even probably. Yeah, 3 levels in, even with that, it's pretty good. He thought the arrow keys were to control, but yes. Saving the main and hitting continue. Started me back in level 1 after. Okay, let me. Well, he could have been randomly on level 1. Because it doesn't change level until you pick one of the cards. So if you, yeah, I can see how that could be confusing. One thing at a time, though. So I'm going to say, oh yeah. Rather than do this, if there is no dynamic camera, I'm going to change the FOV to be wider on the camera. Okay, that's probably too much. What is it now, actually? I think it's like 40 or something. Oh, 75. Oh, it's 75 right now. Well, then I'll just increase it a little bit and actually, let's do it this way. If it is enabled, FOV will be 75. If it's not enabled, then 85. Just give you a little more space.
Ready,
All right.
set, spin to win.
You don't get the dynamic camera, but that's fine. Maybe that is still just a little zoomed out. So I'm glad I did all the rebalancing during this stream because holy crap, it was really rough before. Let's see. I want plus power.
Ready?
We'll see. Hey, without the dynamic camera, if all the maps are visible, I think they should be perfectly playable. Yeah, I think it'll be fine for people that get like motion sickness or whatever. Okay, let's you know what? Yeah, I'll leave it as is. And then back to here. What other settings would we want, perhaps? I'm going to say, do we want like, oh yeah, I want a full screen button or some, at least a toggle between full screen and not full screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Full screen checkbox. Enable dynamic camera checkbox. Okay. Full screen. It will be default by not pressed. And I will, you know, instead of game set, I should probably just say like general settings maybe. General settings. Where's my button? Good enough. Volume is the first thing they usually go to, and then general settings. Full screen. I need to edit this. I'm going to have it change the full screen. And then all I have to do is when should I do it when settings get loaded? Probably. Be like, I don't really need to do this anymore, but whatever. It's a good safety net, I suppose. Where is it? Here. I am loading settings. Let's see. How Godot. Toggle full screen. How do I do this? This is from 2024. It's probably still fine if full screen, then do this. Otherwise, it will be windowed. Window mode windowed. And I'm going to, well, first things first, operate this. I'll do that a lot probably. I forgot to do this, my bad. Full screen is false.
Ready, set, spin to win. Ready, set.
It's not saving, or where is this? Full screen. Under gameplay. I'll just delete my save this time. App data. Spinning top battles. I'll just delete all my saves.
Ready.
Need to also have it. Here's it. Load settings. Toggle full screen. Gonna make a function and I can call it. So I might be doing this wrong. No. We will see. So now I'm going to say when we change any kind of checkbox or when we save settings, it can
Ready, set.
doesn't seem like it's having any effect. Print. Full screen. This.
Ready, set.
Embedded window
spin
only
to
supports
win.
windowed mode. Because I am
Ready, set, spin to win. Ready, set.
Oh, okay, there we go. That works. I save. Oh, but then I can't exit. Or at least not very easily. I need a quit button, evidently. Who would have thought?
Ready.
Didn't load as a value. Or it didn't save the value for some reason. Where's my save file? Let's see. Full screen false.
Ready.
I do this,
Set, spin
and then
to
check
win.
our thing. Full screen true. Close the game. Launch it. That's false.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Which then would automatically overwrite it. Okay, that's probably because I don't want to be doing this when loading this. I would want to do it when I'm loading settings. That's the thing. It loaded immediately as false. Gameplay full screen. I mean, that's where I'm. Why is there a empty one being saved? Probably don't need to do this every single time either, but untoggled. I mean, it seemed to work for the other one. Now, is this triggering immediately on load, maybe?
Ready,
It did.
set.
Before I even... So maybe toggled on is not the thing I actually want. Checkbox. Going to disconnect. I was just toggled between press and normal states only if toggle mode is active. I mean, that is what I want. Is what I want.
Ready, set.
All right, so toggle on false. I set it to full screen. Set on toggle true, full screen true. I'm gonna close it. Reopen. Went to full screen. Okay, it worked this time. Did work this time. And if I do full screen and close it normally. Yeah, okay, okay, that seems to work then. I just need to remove these prints. It's probably very wasteful, but to do it on save and load, but I Actually, yeah, I probably don't need to do it when I save, do I? I would need to do it whenever toggle the state of global.toggle full screen. And I can do that if the settings name is equal to full screen. So it doesn't affect the other one. All right. Screen. Close. Okay. Now we go back to the main menu. I don't know how to detect if I'm in. Oh, you know what I can do? Projects, settings, input map. Actually, no, I don't want to have escape just because escape gets used when you're in the browser quite a lot. If you full screen, etc. We'll find out if that works in that. Still laughing about him thinking the arrow keys would work. To be fair, he's also laughing at it. Okay. Do I want to have any kind of like easy mode toggles or something? I think I will. Easy mode checkbox button. Easy mode. Easy mode. We could have a who's yeah. I'm fine with that. And then I go to our script, global, easy mode is false by default, obviously. I want to grab something like this. And in the game, we determine, where is it? Oh, sorry, it's in top. Because God forbid anything be in a reasonable location. If easy mode, then the human bonus gets a flat 0.5 increase. Free from global. And I will make sure to delete my save. If AI controlled, then obviously we don't do any kind of bonus. Just get set back to 1. Unless if you're in easy mode and they're AI controlled, they get even bigger nerfs. It'll be super duper freaking easy. All right, so we got the easy mode.
Set,
we got new game.
ready, set, spin to win.
Yep, that's definitely easy. I get some power.
Set, spin to win.
Wait, why is the camera dynamic here? Why is it dynamic? I turned off dynamic cam. Right? Or maybe I didn't.
Ready, set.
Oh, it's enabled. So, wait. Then why was it enabled on the?
Ready,
was it enabled on the first
set,
map and I'm dumb?
Spin to win.
Maybe. Let me see. It's enabled.
Ready,
A new game.
Ready.
This is not the dynamic camera.
Spin to win.
Oh, it is. It's just farther zoomed out, which is curious. The dynamic camera.
Ready, set, spin to win.
That's a little better. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then we want what else? What other settings could we possibly want? I don't think we need any color blind mode, to be honest. You don't really need the colors for anything. It helps, obviously, but I don't know. So I'm gonna say settings good enough, done. I need a tutorial. All right. So the first time you play, all we need to do, put this here. Okay. Make sure it's rearranging stuff. I need what do I need? I need a setting in the here. It's just like tutorial complete. By default, it'll be false. I'm going to delete my save. Okay. And then I'm going to say if your tutorial is not complete, I'm going to pause the game at the very beginning of it so that nothing else moves and or happens. I might want to do it after spawning everything. So that way I can point to them, etc. And be like, if global dot game state of, I really should have made a helper function for doing this. A little late now, but what do I have it in settings actually? Global, I do. Settings, tutorial complete. So if tutorial is not complete, then we're gonna say self dot. How do I do this again? How do I pause? Godot pause game. No, it's just a very simple control. Yeah, it's get tree dot pause to do it to true. And I need self dot tutorial window dot visible will be set to true. And then now all I have to do is at export bar. This will be probably a node 2D tutorial window. Okay, so now we have to go to our canvas layer and here, actually in the game specifically. And we need to add a node 2D. This will be the tutorial window. And I will pass that in here. Great. Now all we have to do is, I'll make the tutorial. Make the tutorial that we can click through and hopefully it will work. So, how do we want to do this? Oh, wait, there's one thing I wanted to do in the store menu before I forget. And that is on each of these cards. Sometimes the text runs out the bottom. So like this is just slightly too big, unfortunately. And that is a shame. It's a shame. I almost kind of want to change this quite a bit, but it's I'll hold back. Theme. I want to change this just to 24 instead of 32, and it'll probably be fine. It will probably be fine. Just in case, I'll do that. And actually, you know what? I could just do this. I probably solve all the problems anyways. Okay, back to the game and the tutorial window. So the tutorial window, we need to be like, hey, oh, is that going to pause my audio? I think the audio is still going to play. So I'm thinking what I should do instead of doing it here, I'm doing all this nonsense. When you enter the game scene, where is tutorial? Okay, I'm gonna take this out. I'll put into here just so I have it for later. I'm going to say when you click on the button to go to the main game, to go to this scene, it should take you to the tutorial. Just have it be a completely different scene, basically, and then it can redirect to the game scene. Oh, that's a good plan, actually. If I go to the main menu, I say the new game button, for instance. Let's see. If it wipes the save, it's a new game, and I can check and be like, it's fine. If we would wipe the save, then we're going to check to see, and the tutorial has not been completed. Then we are going to, instead of going to this scene, we're going to go to the tutorial scene, which will be something I have to make. Scenes, new scene, tutorial, 2D scene, yes, save. And all I have to do is copy this path and do this. Let's get some music going while we work on this. Good enough. Okay. And then I think changing scenes will mean it won't do anything else after that anyways, but yeah. But I can do return just in case. And then tutorial scene, all you have to do is have it, when you complete it, divert to the main game. So the tutorial window, let's make 1920 by 1080, and I'll just rescale it down. Yeah, it's probably fine. Edit, stroke 20, and we'll be like text tutorial. And all I have to be is say, oh wait, I should probably have the text in the game rather than in this window, you know? Probably. So do I even need this? I don't think I do need this. I'm gonna use there's a background somewhere. There we go. And just be like, hey. Oh wait, I should have a container of some kind. Other way around, please. I want this inside of that. Okay. Your aspect ratio of 1.6. And you will in the top left, that's fine. Can't tell. Okay. Okay, whatever. Background, then I need a label. Will be tutorial. And it will be themed this. In fact, I can probably do the theme on here. And apply to everything underneath it, maybe, possibly. Can I have horizontal flow? Or probably on vertical, actually. Or like a grid, maybe even. Let's do a grid. Grid container. Make it like 2 by 2. This goes here. Then we want, what do we want next? Need rich text. This is, where is it? I need it to container sizing, expand. You also need to, wish this was just the default, you know? Like this label should probably be here. Oh my gosh, just I don't really like flow containers all that much, I will say. I don't know why it has a big gap at the front either. TBH. Not like super complaining or anything, but as we add more things, these will get popped up and it won't be as horrible. But for now, I can grab some of the text arrows so I don't do it again. I can have a picture. In your row. Sorry. This is a terrible tutorial. I don't need to explain trading and stuff. I can just, this is literally all I need to do. I don't even need the grid container at this point. Look off. Let's have, can I not move? Why can't I move them, man? I told them to fill? No. This is probably my favorite song Aaron made. H split container, flow container. Just okay. What is this? What about this? Container side. Come on, Phil. Why is it just like you stupid son of a bitch? Stop. No scrolls. Fit content. Okay. What is this? Can you just size properly, please, for once in your goddamn life? I swear it's... It's always so hard to get it to do what I want. It's always so hard. Why? Why is it so hard to just have the fucking flow container do what I want it to do? Don't understand. Why does it do that? I don't understand. Just fuck off. Okay, whatever. This low. No. Ah, my God, dude. Fine. Just. Why does nothing work? Just be wider, please. I don't understand. I just wanted to fill it more. I don't know what else I can do. Why does it think that's the only fucking custom image size? 1280. Fucking hell. Why? Okay. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it, okay? Now, the theme. Okay. And all I need is, actually I can go steal from the menu. This button. And we'll have one more thing here as well. Just a second. This will have, all right. Let's run. Label. Oh. Why do I change it here? It changes it there because I have to overload. Okay, here we go. It's fine. Font size. Change it. Container. Can't. There we go. All right. I think that's too big, actually. It is too big. So I want this font size. Go. And then I can have the grid container here-ish. All right. All I need is some images. Let's see. On the countdown. I said, oh, you know what I can do? I can be like, where is it? Yes. Apparently it doesn't count as being in the thing, but this background is going to piss me off. Can I hide it so that I don't click on it? Yes. Okay. I kind of. God, fuck off. Layering. Ready? Oh my, it's so hard to click on what I want. Now. I need to show, be like, hey, you should have where it is. Do I have the launcher as its own separate scene? I think I do, right? Yes. So what I can do is grab this, turn this off, turn these off. It'll allow me to get a screenshot. Then I go to Photoshop. And I grab There we go. This is PNG. The launcher. Over here. Need to find an image. I need to put it into our project. Need to win assets. Art, UI, probably just put it there. And if we go back to our tutorial, search for that image. I do this, and now I need to. Do I have icon of a mouse left click? I think I do from previous project. Mission Game Jam, I think, did. Let's see. Yes. Should have left my other folder open. We are going to just copy it over in a second. Art UI, most left. I think that's really all I need. I would like an arrow, but we can do that as well. Or we could animate this going around in a circle. That would get the point across pretty clearly, I think. Question is, we could probably just do that with code. Because we have one similar with this circle. We have one similar with the wobble effect. This, and then do this, and instead of rotate, we're gonna say it's going to oh wait, our center point vector 3 when ready, that'll be equal to its starting point, global position. Oh, sorry, it's vector 2. And then I want radius float will be equal to, let's see, it's here and I'm moving it minus 200. So just go wee around 200. Okay. Leave it here. I go script 200, and then I say self dot global position dot x is equal to the sine of time times the radius. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I want to increase the amplitude of it, so yeah, I would be on the outside. But the sign of it doesn't really matter. I don't know. We're just gonna guess and check. Use cos, and then I play. New game brings me here. Okay, it's going around it is going around in a circle, but it's going in the opposite direction I want. So minus time, and I also need it to be center point dot x plus that, and center point dot y plus that. And then I probably want it to be maybe a little bit faster. Okay, let me pause music quickly. We will go.
Ready.
New game. I mean, that's pretty clear, right? That's pretty clear. And then I need to I'm going to speed up quite a bit, actually. I don't want it to be too obnoxious. The button, when we press it, new game button. Oh, I can have this tutorial script. If you see this screen, you're good, basically. So scripts tutorial, I'm going to be on ready. I will take our thing here. And you saw the screen. Tutorial is complete. Congrats. I'm very proud of you. Eliminate all the other spinning tops to win. So I need a way to show that in the good way. Oh, wait, I can do this. Knockout text. Exhaust their stamina. Oops, to get a knockout, or moving them from the arena for a ring out. And I could probably change this a little bit. I got enough space. It's going to be achieved by exhausting their stamina to get a knockout. Or removing them from the arena for a ring out. Ring out. Also, I'm going to need our background back. And I need a screenshot. I think if I go to the top, I have here somewhere. There we go. What I can do is temporarily Albedo. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I set these as. It'll get reset over time anyways. Give it that and this. The texture doesn't actually get used, so. The problem is these aren't matching perfectly, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, I need to hide the particle icons and the sound. And then hide this and this. And I can do something like this. And then go to here. Like, hey, how is the background like textured? I don't. Yeah, whatever. We do something like that, and that'll get the point across. This is top example, and then I need. Did I please tell me I didn't close the folders? I didn't. Okay, good. I appreciate that. Drag it in here. I say it's an example. Going to undo all this because I don't. Go. I think I accidentally undid some font size change, maybe. I think we're okay. I need this here. win. Their stamina. The yellow circle. Get a knockout. I need this to move over slightly. There we go. We're moving the arena for a ring out. Which I could show an arena with let's see. Doop doop. I do this. And like this. This is our arena example. And I cut it and put it over here. I don't need that. And I go back to, let me show those again to the tutorial. We've got another example. Don't quite have enough space for what I want to do, but let's move these up. I don't even know why all these are in the grid container. They don't really need to be, but then the edge is over here. If I show and then I need to rotate it. That's just for funsies. Okay. Oh, I could do this in the arena. And then the ring out is over here. And then move this all to the left. Where's the okay. Why did it end up over there? I don't know. I do need this to be above all this stuff. There we go. And I think that will communicate what we need to know. This would have been better if you know what? Hold on. Where is this? Let's select you and then a little bit less. Oops. I want to do Alt. Oh, wait. Do this. Then copy this and fill it in. That'll be good enough. Need to save it as top example, low stamina, and then be like, copy it here. Just use that one for this. Okay. There's your glorious tutorial.
Ready, set.
In a new game, like, hey, here's the tutorial. I should have probably some music on the tutorial page, but let's copy it from the store for the reward store menu. I called it this guy. And then we go back to the tutorial. Might be a bit much, but interestingly, is it not updating my save file? I've seen, oh, it didn't hit save, that's why. When I do this, I have to go global.save. Settings, right? Now it should only show up once. You first play. I say, okay.
Ready, set, spin to win.
I'm getting bullied. I don't think I explained the abilities actually in this tutorial. Either way, if I hit new game now, no tutorial. Okay, great. I'm going to save. I'm going to delete my save because I would need to see the tutorial again. So I'd basically just go into app settings, hit delete, and there we go. So if I go to the tutorial, did I explain left click during battle to use your ultimate ability dash? Okay, so I did. Let's be like this, and could I make speed lines easily? I guess it's doesn't need to be very big because I can just stretch it to be what. Actually, wait a minute. I think there is it's a color rectangle or something. Color rect. And then just be like, hey, it is partially transparent. Let's do this. I don't know if that really communicates it, to be honest. Maybe if I had a bunch of them. Well, no, don't. There we go. I don't even know if you'd be able to see that. Not too well. Maybe a different color. Definitely needs to be brighter. Is there a way for me to copy paste this? There is. Blessed. Zoom, in fact. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. I should use the top that. Oh, crap. I just do this, right? There we go. Here's the one that has stamina. Okay. Scales with the special stat. The special stat I could make color equals blue. I didn't really explain the other stats, but more color equals green. Dexterity. Will give you more speed and stamina. More color equals red. Power will make you hit harder and get pushed around less. Or you hit will make you heavier and hit harder. Dexterity will give you more speed and stamina, but also be lighter weight. Scales with special stat. And depending on the ability, more dexterity will give you more speed and stamina, but also you know, that's fine. We don't need to explain everything in great detail. And that gives us just enough space to fit on the screen. Okay. Let's color code some other things. Let's do color equals red. Color. For a ring out is color equals purple. Okay, why is it do I have a space here? Yes. Okay, that doesn't really, it's not very visible, so oh, I know what I can do actually. Where is theme overrides? Constants, outline of, I don't know, 5 colors. Font outline color, white, and then default color. Oof, that's that looks pretty terrible. Why is the outline so like fadey or just low quality? Will that be reasonable? Reasonably easy to read? I don't know. Maybe that's it's a pretty big trait. You know what I can do is change this back to white. And I can add a background to this. I think I will. Color rect. Be up here. It will be, oh crap. It can't be in the grid container because it will just cause all kinds of problems. Black. And slightly faded out. Or, yeah, the purple color is just going to be fine. I'll change the text color. Where is it? Inner rich text. Can I do like yeah, whatever. Good enough. Goog enough, I think. And then I will call that. Yeah, we'll ship it. Ship it.
Ready, set, spin to win.
Oh yeah, the main menu. Need to hide this by default. Save. That guy's got a huge amount of power. Well, this gives you a pretty good idea immediately as soon as you start the game what you're going to be playing, you know? Even without the tutorial, you'd be like, oh. You know, oh yeah. There's one important thing I need to put in the tutorial. And that is... during the battle to use your ultimate... aim your... spinning top with your mouse to guide it in the arena. Left click during the battle to use your ability. Got too much text now. Okay. I'm not explaining that if you game over, then you have to start all over again. But you know, it's fine. Okay, I think that'll be good. Quite happy with that.
Ready, set, spin.
Tutorial done. Add indicator that alt is available to use or not. Guess I could. Dude, they're all getting knocked out of the arena. Knock yeah. This gives you everything you could need for volume controls. Oh god, why are these super big and these small now? Apparently I changed the default text on them and that is a mistake. Font size here should be an override just for them. Go to the main menu. Why are you all so small suddenly? Theme. You're supposed to use this. Font size. For it's supposed to be 32. Oh, that's in overrides. I don't want to be in overrides. The theme. Font size 32. There we go. Hide this. Show this. Looks fine. Fine. Going to do this and then we'll go back to the tutorial to check that nothing changed here. Good. Okay. I think we're fine.
Ready, set, spin
I did.
to win.
On the main menu, have small arena. I did that. I'm not going to worry about showing when the iframes are active. Dude, they're just knocking each other out of the arena like so fast. So powerful. I feel like it's just gonna be too annoying if they're constantly doing that during the whole during the menu, and they're just gonna mute the voice. Let's see. I want in the main menu, or actually I want in the demo. The stats that they get. They're getting random amounts of extra stats. Let's just do one extra set of stats so they're not
Ready,
super OP.
Set, spin to win.
I just want them clacking in the background, basically. And every so often get knocked out. Or ring out. Yeah, this seems way more tame. Do I want to do a custom mouse cursor? That is, and have like an arrow. Yeah, let's have an arrow above the player's top that points to where the mouse is pointing. How hard do you think that's to do? I would want to be I would want it to be a 3D arrow. So let's try. So let's make a node 3D. This will be arrow. This will be a mesh 3D. I'm just gonna do. I could do it in Blender, but like, why bother when I can just I guess I do have to then do... Well, I got a prism. That would actually just work on its own. I need it to point in the negative Z direction, I believe. By default. That'll make having it face easier. Left to right, no, 0.5 is fine. I need its size to not be that big. Okay, it probably needs to be a little bit bigger than that, though. Oops. And I definitely need it to be like transparent-ish. Can I change its material easily? Yes. Transparency, enable. And then albedo. We'll make it like this. That will hopefully, I may want to make it a little bit longer. So it's easier to tell which way it's actually pointing. And then I'm going to have this hidden by default. And we will go and export var arrow is a node 3D. I guess I don't even need to have it be in a node. I could just have it here. Be like arrow is a mesh instance 3D, not 2D, not hashtag D, 3D. And there we go. And I assign it here. And I go function process. If we are not, let's see. Oh, wait, but then it's going to rotate with everything else because it's inside. So I need this to actually be its own little thing. Damn, that's annoying. Because as this tilts and stuff, it's going to cause the arrow to tilt like the stamina does. That's kind of annoying. I'd also like it to be underneath, I think. Although no, because then it would get blocked pretty heavily. What I could do is have it ahead of you. That might not be the worst. Doesn't have a collision box or anything. It's not going to cause any problems. I need to make sure its global rotation happens, and I think that will be fine, actually. Okay, maybe this will work. If not, AI controlled. Let's put it here. Then I want to have self.arrow.look at self.target node, I think. I global position. That might be all I need. Okay, spin to win.
Ready, set, spin to win.
I don't really see it. It is pointed. It's gonna have to be above the head. It'll just clip into terrain way too much. Transform, reset this back, move it up. See how that looks? It might be too transparent too.
Ready, set, spin to win.
I don't think I'm putting out the right thing. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Also, it needs to be hidden by default. Or let's just say this, if we're not AI controlled, it'll be set to true on ready. So I don't need to do this here. Where are we moving toward? I think that only changes when because I'm not AI controlled, I'm not dead. I am going toward the target node. So where is dot arrow? What I could do is this when I am moving. Look at self, not global position. Plus this times move speed.
Ready?
Right.
Ready, set, spin to win!
Oh, I see what's happening. It's still pointing directly up because this thing's obnoxious. I fucking hate it. Because this rotation that I did here does apply. It's really just doing it like this. Which is why I need it to be like this and inside of a node. And rotate the node, and that'll just be easier. Okay, let's do this as a node 3D. Then change this to be this. See if that works well.
Ready, ready, set, spin to win!
Oh yeah, that works. So now it's always pointing out where my mouse cursor is, essentially. And that should tell you that, hey, that's where you're going. How far above it your thing it should be, I'm not sure, but I think that's a pretty good indicator. People will clearly see it and be like, oh, it's pointing at something.
Ready, set, spin to win!
There was one thing that came up in testing that I have not addressed yet, actually. And that is, if I complete a map, I don't accept the thingamajig. I don't accept the next, what I call it. So continue should actually always just go to the shop. That would allow you to re-roll the shop very easily, but is that fine? That's probably fine. Not really too concerned about that. People want to save scum. That's like, okay, whatever. Sure. So the continue button should actually be going to the shop, not store menu. And I think that would just solve the problems. It doesn't affect new game, but it affects continue where I left off. And I can be like, all right, I don't like those. I'm gonna re-roll. I don't like those. I'm gonna re-roll. Yeah, it's cheesy, but
ready, set, spin to win.
Oh, this arrow was a great addition. Just to show you're going. And it also makes it clear which one is you. Oh, this is fantastic. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. I think we've
ready,
I think we're done.
Spin to win.
Sure, I can make menus a little bit nicer looking and all that stuff, but do I care that much?
Game
What
over,
I gotta do?
man.
What the god do?
Ready, set.
This looks so good. I love this. I love this at these entrance. I would just sit there and watch. I would actually just watch computer players go. I need to remove print statements from some places. Question is, okay. It must be in top. Okay. Somewhere. Where is this all getting printed out from? Oh, the reward page, maybe? So it's probably here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We just don't want to have a bunch of things go into the logger if we don't need to. So if I look at my list now, I could indicate when our thing is up. I don't know if I care. Add indicator pointing to mouse above the player's spinning top to indicate is going toward it. Let's see, done. And then I'm not going to bother doing this. I don't know if I want to add an indicator that the ult is available. It's pretty much always available as long as you're on the ground. I'm not going to explain that. If I had a cooldown system, it would make more sense, but I think we're good. I think we're ready, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to publish this. I'm going to export all. Then I'm going to have to zip them up manually because that's what format it's supposed to be in. Don't need the old zips, to be honest. Okay. Create archive. This is Spinning Top Battle v1.zip. Well, technically it's v3 because whatever, it doesn't. Linux. I like how it's just 2 files for Linux. It's very nice. Create archive. I misnamed that. It's all right. I know you guys can't see. Windows v1. Okay. Linux v1. Let's just have this up while.
Ready, set, spin to win.
You can watch some AIs do some stuff while I upload. The edit. I'm going to upload files. Exports. The HTML one is the most important. Then Linux and Windows. I don't know if I dare try and export for Mac. I don't even know if I can, to be honest. If ETC ASTC texture format is disabled. Okay, you know what? Sorry, Mac, I don't care that much. Okay. I want this to be in the browser. This is Linux. This is Windows. I will hide the other ones. Playtest ones. Let's save. We're gonna have to take screenshots and stuff. Let's what are they doing? I don't know if they were spawning in a bad spot or what was happening, but they just all ran to the same at the same time. That guy went flying. Oh my gosh, guys. Are they all just getting the same now? It's just... Well, that guy's a different alt. It could just be random chance that they are getting... Oh no, that one's red. Okay, it was just random chance that they were all green. The red one's quite weighed down. Very slow. Red on its own is pretty limiting, generally speaking. Okay.
Ready, set, spin to win!
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I could not deny. This was still showing the playtest files when I looked at the page. I don't know why. I'm going to just delete the old playtest ones. And see. I really don't need them, let's be honest. Playtest Windows, delete. Playtest Linux, delete. Top Battle version 1 is displayed in the browser. This and this. Save. View the page. It is updated now. If I hit play. Now this always tends to lag because I'm streaming. Although I can try doing it in Chrome. That usually tends to go better during these when I'm streaming. Oh, I'm logged in on stream on Chrome. That's why I didn't. It worked. Oh, it is super laggy though. I'll have to find out if it's like that off stream. Oh my gosh. It's so laggy. Downloading is like, why is the audio so choppy is my question. The game itself looks okay. Yeah, this is definitely slow. Oh my gosh, the audio is just... But it's only the voice lines, it's not... Hold on. That voice line, is that a format? Is it like an MP3 versus WAV problem? Because these are all MP3s. The music's also MP3, right? Yeah. I could try changing them to WAV and see if it still happens. Especially. I don't know why that would necessarily be. I can also see if it still lags off stream or not. It needs other people to tell me. It doesn't lag, obviously, in desktop. Obviously. Okay, I think I'm going to make this a short one, since I'm very happy with it. There's a link in the description if you want to try the game for yourself and give me feedback. We got 2 days left in order to make changes, etc.
Ready, set, spin to win!
I'm going to see what the exact time limit is. 2 days and 7 hours are remaining. Yeah, that guy got a double knockout. Should I show the top panel? Nah, I don't want like random people's names showing up on the start, but it is cool. Oops. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I will look into the sound problems, but for now I gotta go. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for coming, and I will leave a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. Try out the game, and I will of course be streaming more when the jam ends, which will allow us to play as many of the games as we can from other people. And of course, I'll showcase my own as well at that time. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.